Hey guys, what's up? So to celebrate that we got the new mats in and they're all set for sale, I'm gonna do a series of videos showing the very basic Prank Kids combos using the new mats. So let's get started. This first combo is just based off having only one Prank Kid and any other card in hand. So first thing we're gonna do, normal summon Prank Kids Dropsies. Dropsies is the best one to start off with. Followed by Lampsies, followed by Roxies, followed by Fansies. Fansies is the last one you want to normal summon in the basic combo. I'll explain why in a second. So first thing we're going to do, link off into Meow Meow Meow. Back to Dropsies, we're going to get 1,000 life points, and now we're going to go into Fansies. You always want to be using Fansies to go into the first Doodle-Doo. So let's link off into said Doodle-Doo. We are going to go Chainlink 1 Fansies, Chainlink 2 Doodle-Doo. So Doodle-Doo, we are going to add Prank Kids Pandemonium to our hand. And then off of Fansies, we are going to send, as soon as I find it, Prank Kids Pranks to the graveyard, and we will special summon Lampsies. So we want to use Fansies there, and in that Chainlink order, Chainlink 1 Fansies, Chainlink 2 Doodle-Doo, so that if Doodle-Doo gets hit with Imperm or Veiler, we could instead send the Pandemonium with Fansies and then make a new Doodle-Doo and get it back, so we still have access to the Pandemonium. Whereas if we go Chainlink 1 Doodle-Doo, Chainlink 2 Fansies, they can hit the Fansies with an Ash Blossom, then they can hit the Doodle-Doo with an Effect Veil or an Imperm, and your combo just kind of stops. You have a Doodle-Doo that, since it's Impermed or Veilered, you can't tribute it to get anything back, and you're just kind of done at that point. So we make Lampsies here. At this point, we want to use Roxies last, just so that we've thinned out our deck and have a better chance of drawing into additional hand traps or anything else. So we're going to use this Pandemonium we just searched, fire it off. These two. Into Rocket Ride. Doesn't have to be in defense mode, I just do that reflexively. We're going to go Chainlink 1 Lampsies. Chainlink 2 Rocket Ride, that's just to chain block for the Lampsies, but it halves its attack and it can attack directly. It's relevant every now and again. Ping your opponent for 500, and special summon Roxies. Alright, now we are going to tribute Rocket Ride, and we are going to get back Doodle-Doo, and we'll just get back Lampsies. Second one doesn't really matter in this case. Something to keep in mind for if you're doing this not on your first turn, what you bring back with Rocket Ride can't attack during the turn that it is brought back. So we're going to tribute Doodle-Doo, and we are going to get back Pandemonium, and we are going to get back Pranks. Alright. It's over there. We're going to link off one more time into Bow Wow Bark. Roxy's effect, we will just banish the extra card in hand to draw a new card, and then we are going to special summon out either a Lampsies or a Fansies. So the reason you don't want to summon out a Dropsies is you want to have 2 Dropsies left over in your deck for making Totally Awesome on your next turn if you feel like you need to do that. Alright, so now we would set the Pandemonium, activate Pranks, and during the end phase, effective Pranks, we are going to shuffle back 1, 2, 3. So go back in there, that should be there. Shuffle this up. And draw your card. Alright, so going into your opponent's turn now, draw phase, standby phase. If they attempt to leave standby phase without trying to kill this, you pop Bow Wow Bark, tribute it, and then we will get back Fansies and Dropsies. So now we have Battle Butler access. If let's say they hit you with Twin Twister and pop both of these, not a great situation, but what you can do for recovery is Bow Wow Bark, we're going to banish the Meow Meow to activate it, in this case, and then we're going to get back this, and we're going to get back this. So at least on your opponent's turn, if you can survive this, going back into your turn, you can have some sort of like follow-up play because you have your Pandemonium back. But let's just say they didn't do that. We'll go back. So we've tributed this. Have both of these in our hand. You want to wait to use Pandemonium to make the Battle Butler until you're going to use the Battle Butler in that same chain. So let's say it looks like your opponent's they have a bunch of material, they're about to do something. Fire up Pandemonium. 1, 2, 3. This should still be in the graveyard. Let's put it back. And we are going to make the Butler. So we are going to say that we want to make Toad on our next turn. So what we're going to do is go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Those two don't really matter, but your Chainlink 3 should always be Dropsies. So if they negate the last chain on this, you can still get your 2 Dropsies to make Toad next turn. And then Chainlink 4, we would activate Battle Butler, banishing this. So chain resolves, you Raigeki your opponent's field. Dropsies, you gain 1,000. We'll just special summon out Roxy's, and then for Fansies, we send something to the graveyard, and we will special summon out another Dropsies. All right, and then, let's just say hypothetically we had to do this again. Blow up our opponent's field. All right, our turn again. We draw for turn. Stand by main. So the first thing we want to do in main phase, since we have turn player priority, is just overlay into Toad. And now we would, so we don't have access to Meow Meow. So what we would want to do here, get a second, prank it. So we'd fire that off. Let's just get a Lampsies. So we'd want to link off. We can make a Doodle Do. Cool. Effect, effect, effect. Doodle Do this time we're, oops. Those should be over there. Doodle Do effect. We're going to add another Pandemonium to our hand. And then we will deal the 500, special summon out another Prank Kid. And then let's shuffle up. We'll just banish this effect filler from our hand for the Roxy's we use, draw a card. And then we will special summon out another Prank Kid. So you might notice we are kind of burnt through all our Prank Kids. So what we can do here is link off these two and make Vert Anaconda. So before we use Vert Anaconda, we're actually going to tribute Doodle Do. Get back any 2 Prank Kids, doesn't really matter. Fire off Pandemonium, and we are going to make Weather Washer. Weather Washer is really, really cool. When you attack with a Prank Kid, your opponent can't respond until the end of the damage step, which means they're locked out of doing anything in the battle phase until you attack with a non-Prank Kid. So basically the way it goes is you enter battle phase, you have player priority before battle declaration, you pass it to your opponent, they say they don't want to do anything, you're now in the step where you declare battles, you have turn player priority again, you swing in with Weather Washer, they're locked out until the end of the damage step. As soon as the damage step ends, you now have turn player priority again to declare a second attack. They can't do anything until you declare an attack, so if you attack with another Prank Kid, they're now re-locked out of responding to anything you do because of Weather Washer. Just super, super great to know. A lot of people just let the Weather Washer attack thinking they can do something after and don't realize they're locked out until you attack with a non-Prank Kid. So you can win games just off Weather Washer. So now we're going to use Vert Anaconda's effect, and we are going to send Thunder Dragon Fusion. And this is going to act like a mini Pot of Avarice for us right now because we've used most of our Prank Kids. And 2 of them are locked up under Toad. So grab these. Shuffle those back in. And then we'll make Battle Butler. And if you noticed on our last fusion, we didn't use Prank Kids Place to pump everything up. Prank Kids Place, when you link summon once per turn, you can lower your opponent's monster's attack by 500, and that's a permanent debuff. And then when you fusion summon, you can buff all your guys by 500 permanently. So now that we've made our last fusion summon, we're going to do that. 3,500, 1,000, 25, 27, and then we go to battle phase. Swing in, swing in, swing in, swing in, and hopefully that's game. Anyway, so that's a super basic Prank Kids combo. That was off of one Prank Kid and one other card in hand. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you like the mat that I played this on, we have them for sale right now. Check it out. Sorry that I kept putting stuff over here on my personal mat. I have the deck and graveyard on this side and vice versa, but this one is set up for standard play. So anyway, guys, have a good one. Catch you later.